Hello and welcome to Critical Strike, episode 33. I am Josh Bicknell, and here with me is my Canadian, Kyle Dumond.
You son of a bitch, you said you weren't gonna do it.
Oh!
I'm not Canadian, folks. God damn it, Josh.
Hi, my Canadian friend.
I'm not talking to you.
Come
I'm
on,
not Canadian.
Kyle. Get over it, accept your roots.
I'm fine.
Alright, so, my Canadian, what have you been up to?
Not much, eh? Oh, god damn.
Getting some maple syrup.
Actually, yeah, I really miss home maple syrup. Not this garbage corn syrup that's down here.
Yeah, alright. So, seriously now.
You got me derailed on awesome maple syrup. Anyway, I haven't really been up too much except for the usual routine, which is just playing Disgaea on my way to work and on my way back to my apartment. And working.
How
and
is that
sleeping.
game faring you?
It's good. There's some bullshit parts which I'm not really too happy with. Basically, there's this thing called the item world, where you can level up in-game items to make them more powerful. But in order to do so, you have to physically enter the item, and there's like a battlefield, and you have to fight enemies. And depending how many enemies you kill, and how many levels you progress, there's up to there's 100 levels. It depends on how powerful the item gets. And depending if it's rare or unique or whatever, it depends on the affects the difficulty of the enemies. So it kind of lies to you because there's an NPC in the game who's like, hey, you can progress through the game without knowing too much about the item world. And then I can't progress the game unless I get some item to level 10. Which is kind of horseshit.
I'd be like,
Other than
damn
that,
you! Damn you,
Exactly.
NPC! You lying son of a bitch!
That's actually what I was muttering under my breath on the train, and I actually got someone to stand up and leave my seat.
Wow, no shit.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, actually.
I'm surprised you didn't get shot, and I'm kind of sad you didn't.
I didn't get shot, but I did take their two-way ticket. They only had one trip clipped out, so I got a free train ride out of the deal.
You're a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I am. Whatever. I'm not crazy. I'm just kind of a klepto. And crazy.
Alright, so item world.
Bullshit. It's useful, but it's bullshit that they make you use it in order to progress the story.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see where it would be good and where it would be bad. And, like, you don't have to continuously go to it, do you?
Well,
It's not like in, that fucking Zelda DS game.
yeah. Phantom
have to-
Hourglass.
Yeah, Phantom Hourglass, where you have to go back to that temple every fucking 5 minutes.
You don't have to go back to the item every 5 minutes. You can level it up at your leisure. But I guess in order to continue to progress the story, they're gonna keep raising the item bar higher and higher. And I don't know, it's not making me play the game at my own pace, it's making me grind, which I don't know, I'm not too happy with.
And that's a handheld game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the last thing you want on a handheld game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bullshit.
I mean, I'm fine with grinding up a new squad, like a B squad, to, take over. That's fine, but not leveling up an item over and over again.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Especially if it's not a cool item. It's like a wristband or a stupid sword.
So I don't know. You think you're gonna finish this game up?
Nah, I don't know. I'm very non-committal with games. I can't even remember the last game that I beat.
Well, last week's episode you said you beat 2 games.
Did I? I don't really remember that.
All right.
I don't really remember beating 2 games. What did I say I beat?
I don't know.
That was 2 weeks ago.
I just remember you saying you beat 2 games, and then I went into the transition music.
I don't think I beat any games. I mean, I remember talking about uh, Silent Hill Origins, which can go fuck itself. I remember talking about Killzone, which I haven't beat. I remember talking about The Sky, which I haven't beat.
So basically, you're telling everybody right now that you're a fucking liar.
No, I'm telling everyone right now that I don't remember things well.
You're a Canadian liar.
Look, I mean, Canadians are, by their very nature, untrustworthy. So it's your fault for, believing in me.
Speaking real quick of Silent Hill Oranges,
Hmm?
I was at the store the other night and I
Yeah?
saw it and I was like, I'm almost half tempted to buy it.
Don't.
No, I was almost half tempted to buy it just to beat it to make you look bad.
You're a dick.
Yeah.
Like, more so than not including your half of the stinger for last episode.
Oh God. The
There's more to that story, folks. He was gargling.
well, what you're talking about the very ending of the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
episode
yeah.
where you were saying,
Some things that shouldn't be said again. And hopefully no one from my work has found this podcast. Because I've already Googled all my coworkers, and I hope they haven't done the same with me.
you really Google all your coworkers?
Well, I like to know where people come from. Also, I'm crazy.
Yeah. Canadians. You're so
Yeah.
crazy. All right. Anything else?
Nancy beat Rogue Galaxy.
Yeah, I
And
remember getting a text message from her.
yeah,
Uh,
she wanted to say how much of a blue ball ending that game had.
yeah, she told me that it was pissing her off, and I think I was sleeping, so I didn't reply.
Yeah, it was kind of very the game finished, and then it's like, oh wait, the love interest is going, and now she's going to be the queen of this country. Okay, bye.
That was the ending?
Yeah, that was the ending.
Really?
Yeah. The main character's like, well, I'm the king of the galaxy. I guess I'm going to hang around with her dad for a bit.
It's kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah. So, she picked up Final Fantasy 12.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, and oh my god, that game has ripped off Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for the music.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and it reminds me so much of Final Fantasy 11.
But the
Oh
game is
my
based off of
god.
Final Fantasy 12 or Final Fantasy Tactics.
Well, I kind of figured because the countries are all the same
Yeah, it's Evil
and
East
the
or
races
whatever
are
it
the
is.
same.
But if you look at Final Fantasy 12, it's very much so a combination of Tactics and 11. Like it has the MMO aspect of 11,
I
but you're
know.
offline. Um,
It makes me want to go back so bad.
why to Final Fantasy 11?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just remembering, and I have fond memories of Nick waking up at 5 a.m. to water his flowers in game.
Yeah, but do you really like spending like an hour to get across one zone?
I don't know, maybe I'll level up a white mage.
Don't do it.
Get invited to parties a lot.
Don't do it.
I think my character still exists and had pretty high cure score or a holy score, whatever it was.
I haven't thought about going back to Final Fantasy 11 like ever. I don't think I could play it again after playing all the other MMOs that I've played.
But the music is so soothing and all the characters look cool. And then there's the Tarus.
Taru Tarus.
They're retarded. Lollers.
I see what you did there, Spanky. All right.
Also, using the in-game translator. Nothing like hot Galka meat in Mithra Hole. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, just take this away from me.
So you're done?
Yeah, I mean, I've been. Someone mentioned Deus Ex, so I spent like 10 minutes finding an OS port for Deus Ex, which I found, and I've been playing that. And it's pretty fun.
Have you looked at Good Old Games?
What's that?
I think it's kind of like a new site for like PC and Mac games, and they bring back all the older games that were on PC and Mac.
Really?
Yeah, and you can like pick them up there. I
Well,
think
the
pretty
the
cheap.
problem with getting old Mac games is OS X can't run it natively.
Yeah, but I think what they're doing is like on the PC side for like on Windows
Oh, they're
XP.
porting it?
Yeah, they're porting it or making using like a front end to like DOSBox for like it is on XP.
Ooh,
So they're kind of making it like Steam style, from what I understand. So you should take a
that's
look
pretty
at
cool.
that.
Good old games.
Yeah, I'll get you a link later on after the podcast.
All right, cool. I will be very much interested in that.
Yeah. So did you finish that game?
Deus Ex?
Yeah,
No.
I've never played it.
The OS X port is almost stable. That said, the quick save button is your friend.
So it tends to crash occasionally.
Yeah, I mean it'll be good for like 3 hours, and then there's going to be like a period of 15 minutes where it'll crash every two.
That's a game that I need to play. Everybody keeps telling me about it.
Yeah, have you played System Shock 2?
No, I haven't actually. I didn't play any of the System Shocks.
Were you a fan of BioShock?
Kind of, sort of, no.
Okay, Deus Ex is 50 times better than that.
Uh, okay. And I have a question for you, real quick.
Yeah,
Are you a fan of do you like your books to be from the omnipresent or from the character present point of view?
it depends on the tone of the story and the genre.
All right.
For
So
instance, I have a fantasy series which I read. It's called The Dresden Files, which is fantastic, which is a first-person point of view. And then there's like George R. R. Martin's The Game of Thrones, which is omnipresent.
sweet.
So I like them both depending on what they're being used for. Because
All
The
right.
Dresden Files is more like a detective type story.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
No, I'm just asking.
There has to be a reason. You
No,
just don't ask that.
there's never a reason,
There's
Kyle.
always a reason.
I never have a reason.
What are you doing over there, Josh?
Touching myself,
Oh, well, besides that, I mean, that's
looking
a given.
looking at my TV.
I don't see,
So,
I don't see why you needed that information.
all right. So that pretty much wraps it up for you.
Yeah, except for that one question of why did you ask me that?
There is no answer, Kyle.
I hate you. Go on. Done.
All right. What have I been up to? A lot of work.
I hear
Um,
that. I've been putting in 10 hours for the past 2 weeks. A day.
Yeah, it's getting to be pretty crazy right now. Uh, Playing a lot more WoW.
I think I'm over that now.
Yeah, after the last episode, I didn't play for like the whole week. I figured I'd take a week off, and I just got back into it. Now level 78, just about
Ooh.
79.
Is that your druid?
Yep, my druid burger.
What about your warrior?
I don't know if I'm gonna level the warrior. I think I'm gonna let him slip into the void and die off.
Oh man, you had that character for like 4 years.
Yeah, the character was made the pretty much an hour after World of Warcraft opened up.
Man.
It's kind of old, but whatever, it's going really well. All the quests are still awesome. Been some neat things that happened. Looking forward to getting 80, and that's pretty much WoW. I mean, there's really not much you can talk about with WoW,
Nope.
unless you're something like the Instance. But let's see, what else have I played? I picked up Animal Crossing.
Uh, did you name your town Poop Town?
No, I named it Lawler.
I'm very disappointed you didn't name it Poop Town.
Actually,
Especially after the podcast was called
all right,
something Poop.
I will admit that the very first town I named was named Poop. But after that, I went back and I was like, I can't be that stupid because I might play with people online, and
That's why
so
you
I
call
named
it
it.
Poop Town.
Hmm?
That's why you call it Poop Town.
No, I named it Lawler.
Or Dickville.
Dickville. No, that wouldn't go over well either with some of the people that I'd be playing with.
Who, your mom?
No, your mom.
Actually, she does have a Wii. I don't think she knows what Animal Crossings is, though. Or anything besides shovelware and Wii Sports.
Hook it up.
No.
I'll show her my Tom Nook. Huh? Huh? Alright. Uh,
Die painfully, please.
no, Animal Crossing, I've never played it before. Any of them.
No?
So this is kind of my first one. I'm
I
popping
played
my,
the one on the DS.
yeah, and the DS one is this one. They're basically identical.
Oh. I think I named my DS town Poopville. Or Poop Town.
So yeah, well at least that's what I'm hearing from people who have played the DS one and this one is that they took the DS one basically and added on like a new area and that's it.
Well, I mean, it's Animal Crossing, so if you're into that game, you're going to be playing it for a good 2 months straight. And I don't
Yeah.
think people are going to be complaining.
No, I mean it's kind of fun to just tinker around in. The one thing I realized that I wasn't expecting, when like you started up and it asks you what time it is or whatever.
It
So I
can't
said,
just look that up on the console?
hmm?
Can't look that up on the console?
No, apparently not.
It's retarded. Anyway, continue.
All right, so it asked me what time it is, and I set it to, my current time, and I didn't realize that like the stores and everything close in this game based
Oh,
off of
yeah,
that time.
they do.
Yeah, so I get out of work at 10 p.m. and I go to play the game and everything's closed. I was like, oh, this is a fun game. Look at me, I'm just gonna run around in circles because I can't sell anything.
Yep. That happened to me when I played the DS one. Because I wouldn't have gotten home until like 6, and all the stores would have like just opened. So sometimes I would wait around until the stores would open so I could sell stuff to go to bed.
Well, what some people recommended to me was change the time back a few hours, and so I did that. And I paid off Mr. Nook. The house is mine. And then he asked me if I wanted to expand the house, or upgrade it or whatever.
Yeah,
And so I did that, and then not realizing, see, Tom Nook is a very sleazy character.
yeah, he is a very sleazy character.
He's very slick.
How much money do you owe him now?
Well, see, here's the thing. We didn't agree on any amount of money when he offered to upgrade my house.
Really?
There was no talk of money. He said, "Do you want me to do this?" I said, "Yeah." Okay, so I come back on the next day. My house is done. He's like, "Oh, well, now we need to talk about payment." I was like, "Wait, what? Wait here, motherfucker. That's not fair."
Are you gonna bring him to court? I mean, there was no real agreement.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm calling Nintendo.
I think you should.
He's a sleazy motherfucker. So I owe him, I think, like over 100,000.
Jesus. You know, the easiest way to pay off that game, or pay people off in that game, and to get a shit ton of money?
No, people tell me like turnips, but
No, you just forward time. You put money in the bank and you forward time and you gain interest.
hmm.
I mean, by the time if you set it like 1,000 years in the future, sure, your town will be a wasteland, but
Yeah,
whatever.
doesn't it really fuck it up though when you set your time back?
Yeah, it does. But who cares? You're a rich millionaire in the future. all by yourself.
Wait, everybody will be gone?
Yeah, like all the houses will be boarded up.
Really?
Yeah. And like that mole guy will come and be like, you haven't played in so long.
Wow. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So if say I set it like 2 years ahead,
Uh,
then
I don't know.
does everybody die?
No, they just move out. You're the focal point in this town. You keep it together. And apparently at some point in the future, you must save the town or prevent some disaster from happening to it. Everyone
Huh.
leaves. You weren't there. You did nothing.
That's fucked
Josh, why
up.
weren't you there?
I don't know.
Why didn't you help them, Josh? You
That's
were
fucked
supposed
up.
to be there for them.
Now I kind of want to set my time like 50 years ahead to see what will happen.
Yeah. You you turn it on the next day to see a meteor smash into your town.
That's I didn't know about that though. That like if I don't play for a certain amount of time, everybody leaves, or they all. Does anybody get pregnant and like there'll be a bunch of little Tom Nooks running around?
I don't know.
This
Well, you,
game, man.
you should set it for the day of what is that? Like the Mayan calendar where the world's supposed to end. See what happens.
I don't think I should really do that right now because I have to get back to Tom Nook. I'm pissed.
Okay.
I'm pissed. I'm gonna get that little fucker. There
I
was
hope
no
you do.
agreement made.
I'm sure there's a lemon law about that. Not
Yeah.
a lemon law, but a fraud? Where would that fall under?
What?
I said, where would that fall under? Fraud?
I don't know. It'll fall under. He's gonna get his arms ripped off by a yeti.
I mean, he is after all a tiny raccoon.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to the mayor.
Good.
Son of a bitch. No.
Mayor's
So I
already
mean,
in Tom Nook's pocket, though.
Animal Crossing though pretty cool so far.
What else have you been playing?
Well, I'm not done with Animal Crossing.
No?
I was gonna say I think you should get it.
I don't have a Wii.
Borrow
I
Nancy's.
will. I was about to say I walked right into that one, but uh,
Hey, you don't have a
hey,
penis.
ha ha, we've covered this.
Yeah.
I guess I could. I mean, I
Well,
know Nancy doesn't use it, and I think she has Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
didn't you make a Twitter post about how you hate Animal Crossing or something?
Maybe, like,
Or you're sick of hearing about something in it?
oh yeah, you didn't see that at all, like in the past week?
No.
Apparently, review copies had a racial slur as someone's name.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was covered for like 2 days straight, and every other news story was that same caption.
Yeah, I heard about that. Okay. Yeah, that was the DS version though. Actually, what they did is they sent
Yeah.
out a bunch of DS copies to reviewers to try out the sending your save file to the Wii version through the DS.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because if you have a save file from the DS, then you can transfer it over to the Wii, and then your town will, I guess, pop up there. Or you'll
Oh, that's
bring
pretty cool.
items over.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. So if you have a DS version, you should do that. I
Yeah, but I don't want to get Animal Crossings.
I have a big Christmas tree.
That's nice.
Yeah. I think you're jealous. All right. Let's see, what else did I play? More MotorStorm. MotorStorm is awesome. Don't need to really talk about that. Left
So,
4 Dead.
oh, Left 4 Dead. Wait, you
Left 4
got that?
I talked about it last
Oh, yeah,
episode.
that's right. Even though you hate Valve.
Yeah, hey Valve. All right, so I played Left 4 Dead co-op, the first chapter at least, or whatever they call it, movie or chapter, with Mick and Such,
Okay.
and because Mick's not a fan of it, and I think we both agree that the fact that like within the first 10 or 5 minutes of the game, you're gonna see the entire game. There really isn't much to Left 4 Dead. So he outright hates it because of that, and the way I see it is, Left 4 Dead is great on short bursts. Like I can play it for 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, but like a couple hours every like 5 days or so.
Yeah.
And that's all right. Like if I see Nick playing on a weekend, I might jump in and play with him, and then not play for like another week.
You know what would
Uh,
reinvigorate your love for that game? The
what?
Tourette's Guy tank mod.
I saw that, yeah.
Because I recall you were a big fan of Tourette's guy.
I'm a big fan of anybody who has more problems than I do.
Apparently he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead now. But yeah.
That's a pretty big problem.
Yeah, so I feel better than he is.
Lollers.
Sucker. Um, no. I actually don't think I'm gonna be keeping Left 4 Dead.
Aw.
I would say it's pretty much a failure in my eyes because, like I said, within like the first 5 minutes of the game, you're gonna see the entire game. It doesn't really deviate from that at all.
Yeah, I guess. I could see how that could get boring.
Well,
I
it's
think
nothing
multiplayer would
more.
be really
The
fun, though.
versus the versus mode is kind of cool, but that gets repetitive after a while too because you're doing the same maps all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't know if you were interested in this game at all.
No, I actually didn't really know it came out until when it came out, and then people were like, "OMG, Left 4 Dead," and that was it.
Yeah, I figured you weren't a fan of it. You're not a fan of zombies, are you?
Not really.
Well, it's too bad that these aren't zombies. They're infected.
Really? Because they look like zombies to me.
No, they're infected. They're not zombies.
So they're just knocking off 28 days and 28 weeks later.
Pretty much, yeah.
Lame.
Just like everything else Valve has done, it's a ripoff. Um,
I,
right, so
I, I, no. There's a game that you've been playing. I believe it's an HD remix of a
well,
game.
yeah. All right. So when I wasn't gonna go into this yet, but
So when'd you buy that, Josh?
uh, the night, a few hours after when you said that you thought I was gonna buy it, like you gave me a deadline of when you thought I was gonna crack and buy it.
Uh-huh.
I waited for that deadline to end, and then I bought it.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm a pretty spiteful motherfucker.
So you bought it within the first 25 hours.
Actually, I would probably say maybe 30.
Told you were gonna buy it, and I told you were gonna buy it pretty quick. I
Yeah.
was right and you were wrong, Josh.
Well, I got it on the PS3 and the 360.
You bought it twice.
Yeah.
And you bought it on a console you'd swear you wouldn't buy it for.
Yeah.
You are a fanboy to the letter.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
not
what?
like I. It's not like I bought Mega Man 9 on two systems.
So, how's it feel to buy the same game 6 times?
Wait, what are you talking about? I've only bought Turbo HD Remix twice.
Well, there's Street Fighter 2, then there's Street Fighter 2 Turbo, right?
Yeah, and
And then
Championship
there's
Edition, Hyper Fighting, and a few
there's
others. Yeah,
Super Street Fighter Turbo.
new challengers.
You're a Street Fighter fanboy.
But there's all right. Let me. All right, now I'll talk about the game. In Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. See, I just said the whole name.
Yep.
There's actually a lot of differences. Um,
I thought
and
the only
actually,
differences were graphical. Everything else was supposed to be a frame for frame match.
it was supposed to be. Um, what happened was there was an article that came out the other day. Actually, I don't remember the guy's name. I don't have the article up because I wasn't really planning on talking about this. But
Uh-huh.
one of the guys working on the game, I think he was like a producer or something. He wanted to rebalance the game because in Street Fighter there's like a set tier of fighters. Like same thing as Smash Brothers. Certain
Yeah.
fighters are better than other ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So he wanted to rebalance the game and all the fighters and everything. So he went to the developer, who is Backbone Entertainment, who I think is a complete fucking joke. I hate every game that they worked on. And they said, no, we're not going to rebalance it. It'll take too much time. It'll be too complicated. And so he took the
It's
Dreamcast.
too complicated to rebalance a 15-year-old game.
Yeah, pretty much. See, the thing with Backbone is they are fucking lazy.
They
Every
have no
game that they've
backbone?
worked on has been horrible. So he took the Dreamcast version and like decompiled it and figured out all the code and all that other shit. And he self taught himself coding and all that.
Wow.
And he rebalanced the game on his own. And once you get in there, you'll feel the difference between this version and then, like, say you play Super Street Fighter Turbo. They're very different games.
I guess that's good. How do you like that? I mean, you're the fanboy.
I like it a lot actually. A lot of things make more sense that they did. It feels a lot better, and they kind of compensated for the controllers by changing some of the inputs that you had to do. So that kind of helped out a lot.
Oh,
And
that's good.
I'm really impressed with the game. I really, really am.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy the game that you've bought again.
Yeah, I mean, so far I've played with Thrill and Mick and CJ from Player One, and
Have you absolutely crushed Thrill?
uh, in a sense, yeah. I'm. We all had a talk, and I'm not gonna take this one so seriously. So I'm not gonna.
Oh, come on.
No,
I think you will.
I won't. No, I've been pretty good with that. Like
Wait,
I've
wait,
even
wait, wait, wait,
I
wait.
play.
We? There was a Street Fighter 2 ter fucking whatever. 8 letters after that. Eight words after that. There was an intervention for you,
Kinda, not really, but kinda. Yeah, I just said that I'm not gonna get so worked up over it. I'm not gonna care if I lose. I'm not gonna try to win all the time.
but you will. You're a competitive person.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, Thrill's done pretty good with it. Mick has been really good. He and I go pretty much 50-50, which is surprising because he's old.
You're old too.
Yeah,
You're
but
like
he's got
what,
like
50?
20 years on me.
He's like 70 then.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. I'm surprised he still has a hip. Um, haven't played Simon yet. I think he's ducking me. Pretty
Probably
sure he's
because
a
you beat
pussy.
him too much. And what was the last game you played with Simon?
Like Street Fighter type game?
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Huh.
Yeah, other Xbox one.
Yep. He's probably afraid to get beat.
No, what can I say? But no, the music is gorgeous. I mean, it's just everything about the music is wonderful. Because OC Remix did all the new music.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, well, what happened is OC Remix. You know they do tribute albums, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they have the Final Fantasy VII one. I think one for Chrono Trigger. Maybe one for Earthbound. I'm not sure. But they did a Street Fighter one years back, and Capcom loved it. So when they did HD Remix, they went back and got them to redo that album and then do a whole bunch of new songs with it.
That's pretty cool.
So the soundtrack is pretty epic. I love it, and graphically it's amazing. Obviously,
Yeah, I saw some screenshots. They look pretty good.
yep, they look good. Cammy looks hot.
I guess. Does Chun-Li still have her thighs of justice?
Yeah, she still has her thighs of justice. And I was playing with everybody the other night, and I said, "Oh, thighs of justice," and they didn't get it.
They wouldn't.
I felt
They're not
awkward.
in the know.
Yeah. Oh well. So there's Street Fighter. I bought it on PS3 and 360. What can I do? I'm a
You're a
fan.
sad, sad man.
Yeah, but that doubles the amount of people I can beat up. Think about it.
Maybe.
And still, I will say, I think the $15 price was a little high.
You paid $30
Yeah.
for a game you've... Oh. Oh God, Josh.
What?
You've already bought that game twice. No, more
Yep.
than twice.
No, I've only bought it twice.
You've
Where are you getting this that I bought it more than twice?
Well, I imagine you had the original Street Fighter 2.
I didn't buy it, my dad did.
Okay. Damn it, and your semantics, you win this round.
Alright, God. But no, actually, going back on when you said I didn't want it on the 360, um, in the beta, there was a lot more problems that caused me to have problems with the
Okay.
controlling. Because the sprites weren't matching the frames back then, and I very much so pay attention to the frames in between while I'm playing.
Okay.
I'm one of those people. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
I
but
figured.
now they match up pretty evenly, so I'm not having a problem with the 360 controller at all. I mean, obviously, like occasionally I'll go to do like a dragon punch and my character will jump, but no, it's really good on the 360. It's good on the PS3 as well. In February, there's a Street Fighter 4 controller coming out, and I'm gonna get that because I want Street Fighter 4.
Uh-huh.
You should get it,
I don't like fighting games.
but you're a competitive person.
Yes, I am.
You're more competitive than I am.
That's because I don't like fighting games because I get my ass beat in them.
Dude, buy it, and I guarantee within like a day, I will have you kicking Mick's ass.
I just don't get it. I don't get the point.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah. I
All
mean,
right,
I
so
bought Soul Calibur 2, and I think that was the only fighting game I ever bought. And when my freshman year roommate beat the shit out of me and he never handled a GameCube controller before, I was dispirited.
all right,
So I vowed never to play a true fighting game again.
okay, fair enough. You're a loser.
Yep.
Um, so I'll go on to Naruto: The Broken Bond.
Okay.
I'm about 12 hours in the game now.
How was it?
So it's much longer than Rise of the Ninja, which I think was only like 3 or 4, maybe 5 hours.
Really?
Yeah, this one's a lot longer. I'm at 75%, so I still have 25% to go. Ah,
So technically 5 hours.
in theory, yeah. Um, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. There are some occasions where I don't like it because they do these little filler quest things that you have to go do. Nothing like the filler that is in Naruto.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I mean they're bad, but they're not like based off
You
of
don't
that
have to
filler
go to Tea Country to go make what the hell is that? Stuff that goes on rice. It's really hot, spicy.
stuff.
It's Indian.
Stuff.
Oh, I can't remember it.
I don't know. Curry?
Yeah, it's it. Curry.
Yeah. All right. No, you don't have to do that. But you do have to like. I don't even remember some of the quests. One of them was like a spy was putting explosives all through the town. You had to chase them down, and that one fucked me up too. Actually, I didn't play it for like 3 days because of it. Because I went and found the spy, right?
Okay.
Beat him up, and then my quest update saying go back and tell the Hokage your report. So I go back to the village, tell her my report, and she goes, "Why are you here? You haven't captured the spy yet." And I was like, "But my quest told me to come here." I was like, "Okay, so apparently I missed something in between here and there."
Yeah, you didn't get all the bombs.
Well, I got all the bombs
Oh.
because I took care of the spy, and it said go back to the Hokage and tell her that you got the spy. And so I go back to the area where I found the spy, and then I got lost, and I couldn't find my way back to where I found the spy. So I stopped
Oh.
playing because I got really pissed off. I actually chucked the CD across my room, and finally I put it back in and found my way back just to find out if I took 3 steps forward from where I killed the spy, the real spy would have popped out.
That sucks.
So I don't know why it updated telling me to go back and tell the Hokage. I was pretty pissed off.
More importantly, how did she know that that wasn't the real spy?
Because she's the Hokage.
Whatever. She's a medical ninja.
Doesn't matter, she's the Hokage.
Whatever.
She runs that bitch.
Alright, is that it? You done?
No, I'm never done, Kyle. Never.
You still have more games to do?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Jesus.
There was one in between. Can't remember the name of it. Alright, I'm done. No, I'm trying to think of that name. Shit, I played something else. I need to start making a list.
Yeah,
We're totally unprepared.
I was prepared.
Fuck you.
Then again, I only played 2 games.
Yeah. Alright, fuck you. Moving on. All right, we're gonna do a top five.
Okay.
You ready to do a top five?
Yeah, no, I was surprised, but let's do this.
Well, because usually around this time of year we do top five best games of the year. Blah, 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 bullshit.
Yep.
And I wanted to do ours now because every other podcast is gonna do theirs next week. Or
So
the week after that.
what is this? Is this a surprise attack?
This is our. We're jumping on them.
Back attack?
We're gonna get them.
Okay. We're gonna flip them over and strike the weak spot for massive damage.
Attack the enemy crab. All right, and I don't know. You should go first, Kyle. You pick.
Okay. These are my top 5 games of 2008. We're gonna start off at number 5 with Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Boo.
Whatever, the Wii needs a good game, and that was a good game, and I played it, and I liked it.
That wasn't a good game.
It made me play the Wii for 2 weeks.
So basically, people are saying that Animal Crossing DS is the same as Animal Crossing Wii. I'm going to go so far as to say Smash Brothers Melee is the same as Smash Brothers Brawl.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But it is broke because it sucks.
Hey, I had fun, and every time I'm in a group of people that play it, we play it, and it's fun. Fun game to play.
It was alright. The online was horrible.
Yeah, the online was terrible.
And that's really why I did buy the game, was for the online.
Yep.
And that let me down, so, yeah.
That it did. Alright, my number 4 is Lost Odyssey. It's a JRPG. It's on the 360. It's one of the few games that I've played on the 360 and really, really liked. And I can't wait until I get my 360 back so I can continue playing this.
You're only on disc 1.
Yep.
And you're going to say that this was one of your best games of 2008?
Yep.
Okay.
That's how much faith I have in this game. I hope it doesn't let me down.
I'm going to spoil it for you.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
I'm going to do it.
Don't.
Alright.
Okay. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know if you're going to shout out a spoiler or not.
No, proceed.
Okay.
Just let it linger in the back of your head that I might toss something out.
It is, and it's giving me a mild panic attack. My number 3 is Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Soulstorm.
Is that on the PC/Mac, or is that the... There was one on the PSP, wasn't there?
No, you're thinking of Squad Command.
Yeah, that's it.
Nope, I am talking about the PC. I'm thinking of the PC real-time strategy game.
All right.
It is fantastically fun. I still do boot camp and play it. It's just a really fun game. I mean, I've said it time and time again. I love Warhammer 40,000. I love real-time strategy. Those hands put together make a fantastic game.
Those hands put together gives Kyle a happy ending.
That they do.
Alright. No, I need to get back into Warhammer.
Yep. Dawn of War 2.
But it's such a WoW ripoff. It's true, actually.
No, it's not.
They both started right around the same time.
Are you kidding me? Josh, I've lectured you. Know you're being a dick.
Yeah. I know. Don't fuck with your Warhammer.
Yeah. Seriously.
By the way, in Lost Odyssey...
Nope.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? What you wearing?
Okay.
Alright.
I tore my headset off. And I'm not going to listen to this week's podcast.
Alright. Warhammer.
Alright, that's done. I loved it. Still play it. Kinda looking forward to Dawn of War 2, but I'm not really sure how that's going to work because they're changing everything about it.
And, dude, if they come out anywhere near StarCraft 2, it is fucked.
Yep.
It is fucked in a hard way. Warhammer's big, don't get me wrong, and it's very popular, but it is nothing compared to anything Blizzard's done.
It sucks considering that Blizzard has ripped everything from the Warhammer universe.
They made it better.
No, I think
They
it's
made
still
it
just a blatant
better, a
ripoff.
lot better.
Zerg? Yeah, they're called Tyranids.
But you know that Blizzard was going to do a Warhammer game.
What?
They were going to do a Warhammer game.
Were they?
Apparently, you don't know your history, Kyle.
No, I don't.
No,
And you've intrigued me because I like Blizzard and I like Warhammer.
that was years back. That was before Warcraft.
Oh. Oh, I guess everything makes sense then. Anyway, my number two is Castle Crashers. Probably one of my, yeah, it's a fun party game. Pretty much whenever there's a gathering, Castle Crashers is played.
Never played it.
I think you'd like it a lot.
Nick told me to play it, and you know me, when somebody tells me to play something, I'm never going to touch it.
Hey, there's poop jokes, and it's a beat 'em up. Two things you love.
How do you know I love beat 'em ups?
Did you like River City Ransom?
Yeah?
You're gonna like this game.
I don't think I will.
I think you will, and you're just being a jerk.
In fact, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it sucks.
You suck.
Your mom sucks. Thrill's penis.
Why'd you have to bring Thrill into this? That was just not necessary.
Well, you're Canadian and he's Italian.
Is he Italian?
Yeah?
Is that why he's in Italy forever?
No, he's in Italy for school.
Oh,
Proceed.
okay. Number one is Rock Band 2. I love it's a really fun game to play, and it doesn't
Yeah,
get old.
I don't know about that one.
No?
You're basically saying that the identical game that came out in 2007 is the best game of 2008 in your opinion.
Yeah, they fixed all the problems in from Rock Band 1. There's been a lot of really good DLC this year. And yeah, I play this game more often than not especially if I'm at Nancy's house. In fact, that's the
Hmm.
game that's pretty much one of the reasons why I go there.
Wait, you don't go there to visit your own girlfriend. You go there to play Rock Band.
No, I go there because she goes, I need a drummer to play or I need another person to play the campaign.
Hey, honey, I'm not here to see you. Get me a fucking sandwich and load up the Rock Band.
Oh,
I'm gonna call her after this, and you are fucked.
please don't. She'll beat me. Actually, I think she's at work. So I think I'm golden.
You're in trouble.
Yeah. All right. What's your top five?
All right, my number 5 would be Naruto: The Broken Bond. Though it has its problems, and boy does it have its problems. Naruto: The Broken Bond is just really fun, and something that I noticed is lacking in a lot of the games we're getting is it's fun. You know, I mean, a lot of the games are all serious, trying to be big epic stories, and they're not really concentrating on gameplay, fun, story,
Yeah.
and
I
they're
mean,
all brown and black and gray and shit. This is colorful.
that's why you should pick up Castle Crashers.
Nope.
Think you should.
Son of a bitch, you're always gonna try to get that in there.
I am.
Alright, my next one would
Just like I
be.
try to get stuff in your mom
What's uncalled for?
in her vagina.
What's uncalled for? Hate you. My next one would be Bionic Commando Rearmed. I love the original Bionic Commando.
Okay.
I love this one.
You
It's
haven't
another.
really talked about it much.
I did when it came out. Actually, I don't think we were doing an episode then.
No, we weren't.
Yeah. It's Bionic Commando, but with pretty graphics. So basically, it's another good Capcom remake. Capcom has been really on the ball with bringing back the World Series.
Yeah, they have.
Can't really complain about it. I think it was like $10. So I mean, if you love Bionic Commando, pick it up because it's on the PS3 and the 360. My number 3 will be Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix.
What a surprise.
Yeah,
And that game came out last week.
yeah,
And it's in your top five of the year.
yep. But it's a lot of fun, seriously. Because we had 3 people in the room. One of them has never really played Street Fighter before, and
Okay.
even he loved it. He was having a blast. So I mean, it's just a good sit down, shoot the shit type of game,
Kind of like Carcassonne was.
kind of like Catan.
I remember those days when I used to play Carcassonne. But they were so
Did you
long
see the
ago.
Catan for the PS3?
No?
Yeah, they're coming out for a new one with on the PS3.
Eh, eh, eh.
All right, all right, all right. God, no more Nance.
Meh.
My number two would be Mega Man 9.
Also, what a surprise.
You take Mega Man, classic Mega Man, you put it on a newer system for me, you keep it retro, I'm golden. I'm happy. That's all I need. It was perfect. It was flawless. I loved every single moment of it. I'm still playing it constantly. I love it. It doesn't get any better than that. Again, Capcom bringing back another old series, doing it right.
That game was too ball-breakingly hard for me.
Only if you're a pussy, Kyle.
Apparently I am, because I can't beat 3 elephants in a row. Seriously, what the hell?
They're really easy.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Use your head, Kyle. The first one, you have a ladder there. You jump up on the ladder, you
Yeah,
shoot it. The second one throws his ball up in the air. So you stand behind where his ball would land. When it goes up in the air, you run underneath it, shoot him, move back.
yeah, I did that.
Okay, third one, you have the two ramps or the two holes in between. You stand on the middle pillar, shoot him. When he rolls his ball across, you jump, you shoot him, and then he starts sucking in, and you run the opposite direction.
I couldn't do that one. Too hard.
It's your own fault.
It's too much to do.
Just
Anyway.
another one of these baby gamers. All right, but anyways, Mega Man 9,
Ow.
awesome game. Once again, showing Capcom is awesome because they are. My number one will be Lost Odyssey. Came
Really?
out, yeah, came out in February. A lot of people loved it then. I need to get back to it and finish it. You need to get back to it and finish it.
Oh, I will.
Mick needs to get back and finish it.
I mean, there's not really an excuse. It'll load directly from the hard drive, so it's not going to ruin your disk drive.
Well, for Mick, there is an excuse. His save file got corrupted
Lol.
on disc 3.
Eek.
Yeah, that's painful. But I do want him to get back and play it because I think he was enjoying it. But Lost Odyssey, the music was wonderful.
It is
Another
fantastic.
another Uematsu album
And
soundtrack thing.
that guy knows how to compose music.
Yeah, he does. And this game, it came out at a time when I was craving, and I'm starting to get that feeling again too. But I was craving a traditional Japanese RPG.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there's other ones that aren't traditional. Like Final Fantasy Crisis Core was not traditional.
I really wouldn't qualify that as an RPG.
No, me neither. But Blue Dragon, Blue Dragon wasn't traditional.
I hated Blue Dragon.
Yeah, I never even played it.
You should pick up Eternal Sonata.
Yeah, I don't know. Now that I got Valkyria Chronicles 2, I don't know if I really want it.
Oh yeah. How, no. Did you play that? Is that the mystery game?
No, I'm saving that for next year.
No, no, no. I meant, was that the mystery game that you couldn't remember?
No, because I haven't played it yet.
Oh.
I'm saving that for next year
Oh. Why?
because I got so many other things to play right now. I'm gonna wait for the Street Fighter craze to kind of die down a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Just like I'm gonna pick up Prince of Persia next year.
Meh. Not
Really?
interested.
You're not interested in that?
No.
You are fucking crazy, my friend.
I liked
Um,
the first Prince of Persia, and that was it.
all right, so that wraps up our top five favorite games of 2008. Not too bad. I think
Nope.
we had some good games on there that we enjoyed.
Yeah.
Strangely, I was looking at mine. I was like, wow, mine's a lot of downloadable games.
Yeah, yours were.
What does that say for a lot of the disc-based games, the retail games? I think they suck.
Apparently you think they suck. Or you just like buying uh Capcom games again.
Yeah, I do love my Capcom. See, some people love Bungie and Epic, and I love Capcom. Capcom is one of my favorite developers. I would say they are my favorite developer.
Oh God, I can't remember who mine is. Relic. I like Relic a lot.
Mine used to be Square
And
till they turned it
Squeenix.
back and became Squeenix.
Apparently they're gonna be Squeenicos soon.
Why?
They're buying IDOS.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, I don't. Is that confirmed that they are buying them now?
Well, they're putting their balls on the floor and be like, "Hey, IDOS, come on, do it."
I could see that big Japanese Square Enix. Hey, Eidos, we are going to buy you. No more Tomb Raider review score. And Eidos is like, no.
They're just buying them because IDOS ports
Huh?
all their games onto the PC.
Yeah. Did they port Final Fantasy VII on the PC?
They did. They did 7,
Oh,
8, and 9.
that port was horrible.
I liked it.
Oh, dude, it was crashing constantly. It was bad.
I never had a problem with it.
Final Fantasy
Ever.
VII on the PC, horrible.
That's how I played Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I played your mom.
Oh.
Take that, bitch. So I don't know. Maybe next week we'll do a top five worst games of 2008.
I don't know, Josh. It took me a while to bring up this list. Also, I had to read Wikipedia a lot to figure out what games came out in 2008.
Yeah, the only one that I really needed to check was Lost Odyssey. I was like, did that came out this year, didn't it? I don't know. Oh, but I do have an honorable mention.
Oh, do you?
I do. Metal Gear Solid 4.
Lame.
Game was awesome, Kyle. It was awesome. I don't know what your problem is. Why you hate the Solid Snakes?
I tried playing the first one, and I didn't like it.
Well, what would you do if I told you that Warhammer sucked cock?
I'd say that you're a man entitled to his opinions, as stupid as they are.
Alright, it's fair enough. So I suppose we should start wrapping this up.
Okay.
And I tell you what, I want to eliminate the shoutouts.
What?
Yeah, I mean, we do it every episode. Might as well just save it for special occasions now.
Okay.
So, do you have any closing words?
People, people. Warcraft is great and all, but in order to truly appreciate it, you need to play some Warhammer. Maybe some Warhammer 40,000 if you want to appreciate StarCraft, but at least know where those great games came from. A fantastic game by Games Workshop.
Alright, my closing words would be people, stay away from Warhammer. Just go play Warcraft, it's better.
No!
uh,
The opposite of what I said.
yeah, and cats are cool. I like cats.
I like cats too, but I can never have one ever again.
Why?
Nancy is allergic.
Nice. You should go
Also,
throw a
she
cat
hates
on her.
cats.
And you killed your old cat.
Ah, Scratch Fury. You were too young for this world.
Yep. But alright,
I
that's about
regret
it.
putting your corpse and a t-shirt in a shoebox and then throwing you in a dumpster. Because there's no ground in Philadelphia.
There's no ground in Philadelphia.
No soil.
No soil. Nice. You could have gone to a hardware store and dumped some soil on the ground and put them in there.
There's no hardware stores in Philadelphia.
Really?
There's like four, but they're in the ghetto.
So
I,
go to
I
the
mean,
ghetto.
I lived in West Philadelphia or North Philadelphia, but the only ones that I know of are deep, deep in there.
All right.
And I didn't really want to walk there.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, you're getting your 360 back soon, huh?
Yeah. Oh God, that Jesus, Josh, you bring up these things in the closing.
Yeah.
So, real quick, I'll explain the story. Got me confused. So, I sent him my 360. Think last week Microsoft was like, "Hey, we sent you your box, but you didn't send us our console back." And I'm like, "But I did 2 weeks ago. See, here's the email you sent, and here's all the information." I checked their website. Apparently, they're already repairing it. the other day they're like, "Hey, we received your console," and now apparently it's being shipped.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so I should be getting it sometime next week.
And then you can go back to playing games and inviting me and having me not join.
I know.
It's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait.
Nice. So, any games that you're looking forward to playing right away?
Lost Odyssey,
All right.
Castle Crasher.
Nope.
Looking forward to finishing Braid.
Nope.
Uh, Halo 3.
Oh, Kyle.
It's the only game I have, Josh. Lost Odyssey's on loan.
Yeah, for like a year.
Yep.
All right. So that's gonna do it.
Okay. We're done.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Shout out to Paul Nash.
No.
I love you, Paul. That one's for you. Are we gonna clap?
No. Unlike some podcasters, I can actually sync things up.
Oh.
Take that, Dave and Joel.